so I suppose I'll cut in here. What's up, YouTube? We had a heck of a day gaming. We did all kinds of stuff. Did some board games, some fighting games, some puzzle solving on Sudoku. It is 12:28 in the morning for me, 12:30 basically. We'll do a few hours of Soul and Sword because one, I'm up and active, and two, I actually might need to stay up all night tonight because my mother wants to go get lunch meat in the morning, so I probably won't go to bed yet. We're gonna continue where we left off. We're still working on Soul and Sword. We're getting closer. We're gonna inch ever closer. We have 59,000 monies, which is nice because we need a lot of money to buy a lot of crap. I don't remember what town I'm in at the moment. We're in the main town, if I recall. I missed the fighting tournament, so we didn't do that. But other than that, I think we're good to go. Look at my stats. Did I not heal? I think we're like mostly healed, but we're a little damaged. I guess that's fine. Okay. I still don't know how to get to this other circle that's around. And we haven't solved whatever the issue is with the desert. But before I worry about that stuff, only you could like check on the map where everything is. It's 9:27. We want to stay in this vicinity. I don't want to go too far away because this town here next to us has a celebration that's gonna go on. Since we have 6 characters with us now, I wanted to see if this road splits into 2. Can I get to this other town over here? May as well just pass the time, right? 10-4. The celebration starts on 11, right? November 11th, 11/11. Okay, good. I've been wanting to come over here and see what this is. Another town. They have a skill shop here and weapons and stuff. Let's see what kind of skills they have for sale. Not that I'll know what any of it does. I can use this. I can use this. Okay, new character can use this. I got a couple skills here. 13,000? 8,000? That doesn't sound like a regular AK to me. Well, I'm translating the skill name. Horse. The 9,000 points, monies. This is Oi Body. Oi Body. Overflowing, it translates to. I don't know what that means. This is for Balmore. If this is an attack buff, that could be really nice. So I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this too. I don't want to spend all that money on skills. We'll just get those two and play with them a little bit. Back to translating Japanese here in the SSQ. There are several 8-line pits northwest of the Cannibal Desert. Excuse me, the man-eating desert. But that has nothing to do with us. Okay. Yeah, there are many things in this world that cannot be explained by common sense. No kidding, man. No kidding. Long ago, a young lady living in Istra asked me to... Context is probably going to change since I didn't get to a period yet. Hey, there are many things in this world that cannot be explained with common sense. Long ago, I was asked by a young lady living in Istra to help me breathe life into a doll. Well, whether you believe it or not is up to you. If you don't know where the town of Istra is, I'll tell you. Apparently we do know where Istra is because you didn't mark it on the map. I'm not sure if we've done that interaction yet. Let me just, in Istra, lady breathes life into dolls. I don't recall if we've done that. I don't know which town is Istra off the top of my head. Big desert to the west called Man-Eating Desert. Sometimes people disappear there, but not to go near the desert. I didn't even talk to him again. Useless information. We are already acquainted with the desert to the west. Alright. Well, what I don't know is what do we do in the desert to the west? Because I haven't been able to, like, enter the Man-Eater pits or enter the temple. Since we have the new guy, I wanted to go to the temple and see if the 6th character does anything with it. I also want to go back to that upside down castle with the new guy and see if he does anything with it. Oh, I saw my sister floating upside down the other day. That must be Yaki-sama. She was floating vaguely. That's a weird translation. Where's your sister at? I need to talk to her. Don't tell me I need to float upside down and get into the upside down castle. Sister's a witch. Could be. No, we don't burn witches. The last witch was so kind to us. Even though she beat our ass and with AoE magic. There's an ancient ruin in the middle of the man-eating desert. People often disappear around there. Definitely wasn't a bunch of AI bot opponents. But that must be a curse from a ghost. Ghost curse. Yeah. La, la, la. In the Cannibal Desert, there are abandoned ancient ruins. It would be nice if one of these NPCs actually told us some good information, instead of repeating the same thing. I'm aware of the abandoned ruins in the goddamn desert. Okay, hold on, let's talk about the lion head statue. Yeah, she just said it's kind of creepy. Oh, man, doesn't tell us how to get in. Useless computers. In the Cannibal Desert, there's some abandoned ancient ruins. There's a statue for Lion's Head in it, and it's kind of creepy. There are strange rumors about the lion-eating people, and that ghosts live there. Otto. It's a bit gossipy, isn't it? You get in, you turn your controller upside down. That would be pretty meta. I don't know if the SNES era was quite that meta yet. Not even sure. I don't think the SNES can determine if your controller is right side up or down. Pretty sure it cannot do that. Cause she's a dude and we're all dudes. People have a lot to say. Okay, I think that's the end of his paragraph. Alright. If you go north from here, you'll find the kingdom of Laqualdo, inhabited by the noxious Forseti tribe. Those guys have a lot of pride, and when I go to deliver goods, they treat me like a servant. I can't fight with my regular customers, so I put up with it. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Oh, damn it. God damn it. Nobody actually clarified what do we have to do in the desert. Any cool new weapons here? This could be cool new weapons. Man, my stat is only at 218 from playing this game for so long. Nobody can use these weapons. I don't like nobody I have has been able to use a bow yet. Not a single person. But they have bows in the game. How are you supposed to get access to the bow? Hey, what sword is this? I can maybe get a better sword. This is, Fan Burrito, Fan Blade. Burrito. Fan Burrito. Fan Blade. Sure, let's try it out. No, wait, I forgot. Ah, I shouldn't have bought that. It was a waste of money. Well, I think I can give my staff to the other guy. Breed, yeah, fan breeder. The staff is really good. But I think the other guy can use the staff. Oh, he can't. Can anyone use the staff? Alright, well, I'll try the fan sword and then I'll probably put my stick back on after a battle. This is nothing. I wonder why they put those areas in the game, because none of them tantamount to anything. Can't use, can't use, can't use. Okay, we can all use this. And this is pretty cheap too. This is a sterling? That was a translation for it. Alright, I'll buy some of these. Buy 3 of these. Can't use, can't use, can't use, can't use, can't use, can't use, can't use. Okay. I can't go to ancient ruins. We can go there, but we get to like this door with a lion head on it, and it bites Balmore's hand because he sticks his hand in, and then they don't want to enter. There's no other prompts around, so I'm not sure how to enter that. Okay, this is a much better helmet. Sell those helmets, keep this helmet. Sell the Kiapu. I think it's a cap. Kiapu. Sell. Cap. You want to read the spoilers, but then you know you won't be able to not type it in chat, so you won't read. Well, we already beat the game once, so, you know. If you insist upon reading the spoilers. These things are the speed seeds. I'll just keep my speed seeds, but I'm sad they weren't the runaway item. Okay, let's do this so I don't get confused later. This place has an inn, but it doesn't have a save point. A pub. Let's go to the desert and see if we can suddenly enter here. We have 6 characters, the full squad is here, oh man. That's crazy. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, a crit. Oh, the sword can poison. Ooh, I might actually want that. The sword can poison. That sounds pretty potato. So we learned a skill. I swear this guy was able to use the skill that I picked up, but maybe it wasn't him. Oh, he can, wait, he can use one. I can only hope that's either a taunt or a power-up of some sort. Only costed him 10 HP. It can't be that good of a skill. But hey, Balmor can do something then. Bing, bing, bing. Man, this guy's getting all low rolls on the poison. Yep, ba-da-ba. Do 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 do. It takes a minute to walk to the entrance here. That's too personal. That's a dangerous question. She can use this. Alright, what's this spell? For everyone? Oh. Wow, it can miss? It's a buff that can miss? Allies? What? It can miss? Alright, we have some kind of shield that may miss. Missing a spell on your allies is new, yeah. Okay, and we have this as the other new thing. Which is some kind of cheer. No, wait, we had the cheer. Wait, I just never used it. I don't know what the cheer does. Imagine as them moving one step to the right and the buff falls right next to them. Imagine your teammate is chanting and buff spell in one of those like video game style mangas and something. But then the other character's like, shit, it missed me. He miscast his buff. Crap. That would be so weird. But hey, that gives the girl something to do in every single fight. That's worth the HP. Maybe not every fight, but every like boss battle. Dee 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 dee. Be like Log Horizon. To calculate the trajectory of the buff. Do they do that? Gassed out. I think the double hit is superior. Like, poison is strong when it happens, but probably won't work on bosses, and enemies take so little damage from it. They don't take high damage from it. Bullshit. There's a whole arc where the MC teaches the new healer how to do it. Now it's his turn to not hear you. I'll keep the poison sword in case somebody else can use it sometime. Balmor is not even allowed to swing the fan. Ridiculous. I think I went the wrong way. We're supposed to be on the left. there. Actually, it did go the wrong way. Yeah, definitely rather get that raw 575 than poison. Double hit's just too good on that staff. No, I went the right way. I think I went the right way. Yeah, no, that was correct. That was correct. Because then we gotta get in here. Alright, RPG devs love making you take the longest possible route. That's a new enemy. Joe, have you figured out when you'd like to do some Warhammer at all? Okie doke. He does. I have a mighty craving. I need to play Mortal more often. Okay, let's see if anything happens here. I got a random encounter. God damn it. Hey, maybe the random encounter will glitch the trigger, the story trigger, and we'll just walk right through into the temple. There'd be one way to get in, right? Damn, it didn't. Okay. Luna is still saying Balmore hurry. Do you think? He's saying the same thing. He doesn't want to do it again. I was hoping a new character would say something here. There's a front and back row in this game? I didn't realize. Wait a minute, this game is front and back? Yeah, I could put the wizard ladies in the back. And Luna, because Luna is always getting bullied. I'll put the 3 guys in the front. This is the text speed, right? I assume that's mono stereo. I don't know what to do about this temple. I don't know how we get into here. Let me check the last sentence. So, after laughing at Balmore... Da-ta-da... Whatever. And then she says, Sa... I gotta use the bathroom after I translate this. This is just let's go, Harpoo. It's better to leave Balmore behind, don't you think? Yeah, that's all she's saying. Ah, man. And then this thing here on the side we can walk in, but it doesn't do anything. I've tried walking on all these tiles before. Anyway, enjoy the music. Use the toilet real fast, and then we'll look around the desert, see if I can fall down the antlion holes. Or find anything of interest. I'm back. Have I been to an ant hell? Ant hell or ant hill? No, I have not. I need to do another quest before this one. That makes sense. I'm glad the heart still beats. I stepped away for a moment. Okay, let's get out of here. We have to find Ant Hell, apparently. Well, did he play for Zargo? Let me find out that some of these skills that don't activate require you to be in the front or back. Yeah, da 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 da. In the desert as well. See, I figured there's something I can do in the desert. Nobody else references the desert so far. Here, let's give my guy an antidote. Had to remember for a moment which one was the antidote. Fall down the ant hell in 10 places. The ant hell. Not the hill, but ant hell. In 10 places? That's ridiculous. Being in the back row definitely seems to affect your melee capability. An ant hill? Yeah, there's ant lions in the desert. Have a good night. You know, the ever famous ant lion enemy. And a lot of RPGs. Should be close to it then. And before I just missed the very specific tile you're supposed to walk on to proc the Ant Hill quest. Makes me angry. Bink, bink, bink. Man, that's huge damage reduction. Back row strats would have changed my entire experience on that pirate island, I'm willing to bet. It made my life so much easier. That pirate island was kind of fucked if I knew about back row strats. Auto attacking from back row is not nearly as good though. Damn, she just crit with a tier 1 magic for 1200 damage? What? What? Beep 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 dee. Beep 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 dee. Dee dee. Man, being back row is so good though. Yes, keep attacking. They're like all turbo tanks now because they keep drawing aggro. Base back row. That enemy group only dropped 187 gold. That sucks. How did that not die? I wonder if spears work from the back row at full power, and bows. Then there'd be a reason to buy spears and bows. Not that anyone can use a damn bow in my party. I wish I knew of an encounter reducer, so we could just walk. You know what? Can you tell me that much info? Does this game have an item list that explains what items do? And if so, what is the item that turns off encounters? It actually makes some good progress if I can just know what the item is. And where do I buy it? Arigato. I'm dying to poison. Elixir. Or whatever it's called. Hi. Sleep. Oh, that's better than the other thing. I remember that being in the back row, they do rash for damage from the physical attacks now. The one downside is I can't just swing with them. What if I can switch front and back in combat? Let's see. He's gonna. Alright, so the anthill that I am aware of to the left here. Wait, what happened? Uh-oh. Good night, Joe. Is that your cue to exit too? I was gonna say you're probably gonna leave me. They all leave me. I mean, it could be. do. Is this the edge of the screen? I think over on the right is the thing that we're looking for. Bling, bling, bling. Yeah, there's this. And I talked to this. This Adi-chan. Adi-chan. Charan. Did I not have the kids with me last time I talked to this? Do you need the kids or something? Sharon Chan, this isn't Ari. Oh, they're saying ants. She's saying Aunt Chan, Aunt Chan. It's not an ant, it's called an ant lion. Home for insects that eat ants. That's not true. Chigaoyo. Chigao no. There are ants here. Eh? 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 I think I need the kids. There's something called a whatever seems to guarantee you can leave the fight. Yeah, but I haven't been able to find that in any shops anywhere. There was one enemy that was dropping it in one area, but I wasn't going to farm it, just so it could run out immediately. Maybe it's in the store, I just haven't noticed it yet. Alright, oh, that's true. I hope I don't fall into an ant lion pit. And I'll keep my eyes peeled for the Sai medal. Sai Medaru. Maybe they do sell the Sai medal. The Sai medal. I will see if I can find Sai medal. Not really. I would prefer to not. I'll help you, Aunt John. I'll help you. This is the kid character saying this, I think. In every item shop of every town? No way. What? Wait, we should go get that item before we do this quest then. If it's affordable. Help what? Ants. Ants wants help. Apparently. Like 50J. The ants say they need help, apparently. Or Ali, as thing keeps translating it to. Ali. Haha, kids are silly and cute. Yeah. We're in the ant-hole. No, I'm playing Super Nintendo. Why not? What happened? I wasn't. I was returning a question with a question though. Let's go with that then. Felt like my body was shrinking. He's gotten so big. Ants are so cute. We help an ant chan. Yeah. He's just saying. Chotto. So you need the kids for this quest to work, which is why I haven't figured this out yet. No. What on earth happened? We've shrunk. Bookmo. Do you have a favorite number? I also don't know what's going on. Me, I guess. This is the ant that's talking to us. Oh, sorry for startling you. I'm Anton the Ant. Anton? That's a silly name. That's a silly name. Rather than that, more importantly, what happened? Okay, Anton here. Excuse me. He's out of nowhere. These people responded to my help and made themselves smaller. What, the little girls? I guess responded to my plea for help. What a thing to do. Balmore. I guess, what the hell are you doing? You have no right to do that. Gomen nasai. Sorry. I wanted help. Please forgive me. What's even going on? The ant needed help. Apparently we shrunk. And the other ant's apologizing to us. Because he shrunk us all. Why can I communicate with you? Damn, that's Balmore asking that question? Oh no. Like, The ant seems polite. He does. He does seem polite. Very polite ant. And his name is Anton. Now that you've Now that I've made you smaller, I can talk, so feel free to talk. Okay. Doesn't explain anything. Game developer logic. I can't accept this! We're just having a breakdown here. Don't just say something so difficult so lightly. Calm down, Balmore. What's wrong? Ulysses told me to shut up. Balmore, don't make me whip your ass again. I just can't forgive it. The kid's talking. Adi-san, help me. Adi-san. Alright. Goodbye, Dan. Rest well. Yeah. We're friends. Alright. All my friends went to bed. Go on. Oh god. But I'm gonna stay up, we're gonna play some games. More games. Game all day. Gonna tell us about his country. Oh, he will speak in his country. Balmore is still like, I can't forgive you. Alright. Fast forward just a little bit. We'll wait till we get to the ant's country. Go on, take me to your country, ant. Minasan, everyone. Yoko soirashaimashita. Welcome, this is our country, the Ant Kingdom. Oh, it has a name. Oh, it's just Ant Kingdom. Ah, it's full of ants. Mina. Like everyone. These people will help us. Something like that. We brought some humans to help us. Oh, that's a lot of ants. Uwa! Kochi ni kuru n ja ne. Welcome over here. Ho-hon, or ha-han. Balmore. Yeah, it's just ha-ha. Hiya, chill. You don't like ants, do you? Alright. Like, Ulysses, shut up. Ulysses. I've never liked people with lots of legs. So you consider them people. I mean, they're not scary or anything. The big guy's racist. That wasn't racism though. It'd be like handicapism or something. Unless many legs is a race, then I guess. What's wrong with having multiple legs? Hey, you didn't say anything was wrong with it, you just said he doesn't like it. Maybe there's a subtle, or perhaps not so subtle difference. RPGing goes. Everyone will inform the queen first. You can welcome these people later. Now you guys follow me. Are we playing Cement now? Covering too well for him. Me dislike multi-legged people? Nah. Nah. We've been brought to the queen. Arigato, minasan. Thank you, everyone. Do your best to save this country. You didn't even tell us what the fuck's wrong. Wait, you bastard! Damn it! Don't just talk things out one-sidedly. Mada, ore tachi wa. Don't just go ahead and talk. They haven't said anything yet. Wow, he is a polite Aunt Antoine. He's just like, please don't say that. Onegaishimasu. Imagine Antoine talks in a really, like, laid-back tone. You are the only ones who listen to my requests for help. After that, no one noticed. I mean, after that. That's a given. He's like, of course I don't even notice it. I feel like Balmore needs to take a chill pill, yeah. Maybe a chill strip. The only ones I noticed were Charon and Boron. Well, I'm glad you noticed. I thought only fairies could communicate with us. After all, you are destined to save this country, Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku-ne. It's like, Yoroshiku, yeah! think he's saying it jokingly. Yorishikune is nice to meet you. He's like, Yorishikune. I want to. I'm going home. Jesus, Balmore. Such a big whiny bitch. Came to have an adventure. You got shrunk down there talking to ants. That's pretty adventurous. And they seem peaceable, right? It's not like they're trying to swarm you and eat you and kill you. Don't say that. Let me listen to you. You don't seem to be in any trouble. Hold on, I gotta see something. Or am I anything quick? Okay. It's obviously going to be a story about defeating antlion pits. That's what ants ask for. Yeah, you knew that? Oh, we got confirmation. They're like, that's right. That's impressive. As expected, it must be fate after all. I'm not going. I'm definitely not going to defeat an antlion pit. I think she said you're really scared of insects. Anyway, just this once. I'll refrain. Ant is a Bokuga speaker. I'll go with you. Please save the, Please get rid of all the antlion pits. Please. So, we replacing Balmore with Antoine. Defeat him, Antoine. Alright. They're cheering him on. I'm gonna save a little bit of time while translating here. That's good. This seems interesting. That's right, for Anthony's sake. Let's help them or something. I agree. Well, that's right. I've already jumped on the boat, so I have no reason to turn it down. Arigato gozaimasu. The ant said, thank you very much. Balmore is still being petty. Yeah, you guys can go anywhere with the ants. Well then, you wait here. If you don't come back, you'll end up here with, with ants and for the rest of your life. What? Hey! Sometimes this thing translates Adi. It's Adi and it translates Ali. It's Adi. Okay, so what? Hey, Adi, bring me back. Or send me back. Can't do that. Defeating the antlion will lift the curse. Ooh, confirmed cursed. He cursed us to shrink us. Once you defeat the antlion, the curse will be lifted. Nandato? That's ridiculous. First of all, when did you cast the curse? When was the curse placed on me? That's a contrived story for Omori too. Didn't you just make up that story? Said it's true. The reason you all became so small is because you were trapped in an antlion pit. Fucking Ollie or Antoine, whatever his name is, he is. Good bug. It was so big at the time that I just didn't notice it. Okay. Whoa. Give me back my youth. Not like he aged you, he just shrunk you. Well then, I'll leave this one in your care, so please do your best. Good job, Balmore. Later, Balmore. This time I'm seriously praying for her safety. He's... I don't know what that sound's supposed to be. That he's making. Like stuttering or something. Can't believe in reality, son. So, Antoine, how do you get rid of antlion pits? I'm sure we just enter them and kill the antlion. You know, good old stabby, swish swoosh, magic casty affair. Yeah, I deliberately fall into each antlion pit. I'll charge forward with all my might. Okay. Isn't that a really dangerous method? Yes, it is a desperate tactic, but it's okay, apparently. I believe in you, okay. Stant needs to stop. I'm starting to feel depressed too, says Luna. Yeah, he's like, there's 10 antlions. Let's go kill them all, guys. Yo, we have Antoine the Ant on our team, and Balmore is just chilling here. Motherfucking Antoine. He's got crazy HP. Wait, how old is he? We don't know how old he is, or when his birthday. How does he not know his birthday? He's got a spear. And some other gear. Alright, when we are fighting like the 9th antlion, remind me to take his gear off. I'm stealing his shit. I'm sure we won't need it on him. And he can use some magic, particularly the explosion spell. Interesting. It's scary, oh, it's scary. Just like this, I'm with Ali, I'm with Ali. Like, Balmore, are you okay? Dajobu. It's okay, we'll pick you up later. Yeah. Can you heal me? By the way, can we sleep here? Are you tired? Oh yeah. Yeah dee da dee da doo doo. Alright, let's go find these fucking antlions. When did this become small land? Right now. As a matter of fact. What's up, Poofy? Huh, so throughout this whole game, you could not hold a direction and continue to walk. I'm not gonna translate that. It's literally just like adi 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 adi. That's pretty much all that said. Answer weird, no doubt. How many more hunts do I have to do? I'm not sure. I'm sure that there's still probably a handful of quests. Ooh, save point. Any shopkeeper ants down here? Like another 16 plus quests, yeah. A handful of quests left. We're getting there though, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna hit this true ending. Beep 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 beep. Alright, so I have to find ant holes though? Or ant lion holes? That include like this? I'll keep track of how many I've done, but should be getting to the half soon. I'm sure we're over half. Or at half. Oh, is it just 10 boss battles? That'll be... You weak to ice? No. You like fire? Yeah, he doesn't really care about fire. Oh, I thought he could do skills. Wait, he has magic. He has the exploding magic. What? Some of the other ones were highlighted, now they're not. 38, so that's not good against him either. Thunder. 782. We'll hit him and see if our thing procs, which it does. Got an AoE attack. Ice did the most. Check wind. I don't have the tier 2 wind spell. He's weak to wind. 596 was pretty good damage. Maybe he's weak to wind, I'm not sure. Maybe that guy just does a lot of damage. Let's check this. He might have no weakness. But yeah, I should scan his HP after this attack. Poison? No problem. Good thing my ant friend knows how to utilize an antidote. The ant can use an antidote. That's funny to me. Okay, 5,000 HP each. All over 5,000. Okay, we're just cheering yourselves on. Can't leave the deserts. So I'm just gonna do a sweep around the edge here. Guess I don't watch that cutscene every time. Yeah, I think ice does the most. Wow, I missed everybody except for herself. That's most unfortunate. That really hurt you. Just see if I can poison this thing the next time we fight one. Hey, that's 2 down. Alright, use up some of that stuff. Okay, we're at the highest point here on the top and left. The fact that the buff can miss is so weird to me. I forgot to try poison out. You can't cast it, can you? No. Cast wind with her. Good test. Okay. It didn't work. As expected, status effects working against bosses is seemingly a no-no in this game. I don't think the ants are not free. The ant lions are just eating them, that's all. Sleepy time. I'm guessing these are all weaker enemies than the norm because we're quote-unquote tiny right now. I didn't do that. That's okay. He has got more magic to spare anyway. This is the 4th ant. Lion. But yeah, she's supposed to buff us at the beginning. Poison! You silly bitch. Imagine spending your entire singular action on poisoning your opponent, even though poison in this game is really disgustingly good against us. Well, these guys are going to be no trouble at all, I suspect. I think he's saying the same thing every time. Okay, too far that way. So we already hit the edge. I went down a bit. We'll go left, right. Can I pick this up? Out of curiosity. Whoa. Ant lions. Non-rare ones. Okay, they're nothing. They're nothing special. Free antistine. You can just walk on that. This is 5. At least we make a little bit of money doing this quest. It is a bit on the repetitive side, considering these enemies don't differ at all. They really hate the little girl, huh? Yeah, he's not weak to wind. I thought he was at first, but I think we just got a high damage roll. Those are new. bugs. Can't believe Balmore didn't want to be a part of this. We already got this one, right? Yeah. If I get to bang the ant princess after, you should better be hot. Okay. Are any of these monsters a challenge, or are you way over leveled? You cannot be over leveled in this game. Everything, including the bosses, scale with you. As you gain stats, they gain stats. So you're always on parity. Having 6 characters makes the segments a lot easier. The early game was... we had a very rough experience on one particular island due to a lot of restrictions. But at the moment, this is pretty easy right now. So the game's had its swing of difficulty. But you can never be over-leveled over the enemy. They will always be just as powerful as you are. Yeah, this is the ant hole. Actually, I'll take the walk. I need my mana back. I'm gonna go talk to the queen. Not have to waste any mana potions. Personally, I like when RPGs do that. It can be fun for some to be super powerful, but I get bored if the enemies are all just getting killed in one shot. And I'm like, what's the point? I like to be challenged. That's why I like Sheer the Wanderer so much. Even with a plus 99 shield, with every single rune, you can still die. The game will still find a way to fuck you. I love it. Yeah, da da dee da. dun. Hey, Ant Queen, I know I'm gonna kill the rest of the flippin' ant lions. Let me recover. I've played so many games at this point. A lot of games come across as easy to me, but I know that they're harder for other people. Tricky to stay as engaged. Granted, you know, I love gaming. I'll never truly tire of it. Do a lifetime now, do another lifetime later if reincarnation is a thing. Seems good to me. Nice try with the poison, loser. Do 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 do. Oh, I missed. Kept selecting the wrong thing. Four more to go. Plus random encounters. You'd think fire would be strong against these bugs. I don't think they have a weakness either. Man. As soon as I learn an AoE spell, it's over for all of them. All of them. It's over. Really hurt. Do 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 do. Amazing, the little girl goes first every time. Oh my god, I can't believe you missed, little girl. What is the accuracy on that skill? Oh, yeah, you better be crying. I'm not healing, we're just going. We're just going. Hells yeah. I like to think that the shield helped with that. Hey. Let us continue onward. This is the edge of the map. Six enemies. That's crazy. Alright, another ant. I think there's two after this. Another antlion slain. Anton so happy. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Another antlion over here, and another random encounter too. Really? Really? Another critical hit on my guy. Really? Alright, last couple antlions. Eh, half of the team. I'm still not 100% sure that's a defense increase. Or maybe it like prevents... No, it doesn't prevent status. I've been poisoned after casting that before. Holy fuck. Gotta be a defense increase, because the three that didn't have it, they took so much damage. Alright, one more ant lion to go. Unless I counted wrong. Oh, I'm getting tired now. So mean to the little lady. I love that staff, that double hit. There it is. The last Metroid, I hope. Taste ice, fiend. Barrier shield. It's gotta be helping with that being less accurate. Wow, I didn't even know they could confuse. It's the first time we've seen it happen, and he actually attacked us. Ridiculous. I'm just gonna leave him confused. Not a big deal. No trouble whatsoever. Yarimashita. Minasan. Something arigato. Uah! Is it like a super ant lion? Should have known there was gonna be a super ant lion. Koko. Dokuyo? Bum 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 dun 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 dun. I didn't bother translating this bit because I figured to just like, oh no, what a surprise, we're underground and you know what's going on. Yeah, he's like, I'm sure you can escape. Alright, let's find a way out. I'm just gonna go this way. They force you to go through a dungeon and you might be low on stats if you were going through like I was at this point. I guess make sure you heal before the last encounter. If you're really worried about it. Or buy a ton of those psi metals. I am definitely gonna look for that stuff when I get a chance. Make sure to steal the enchant equips. Oh yeah, right. I completely forgot to take it off of him at the end of that. I don't know if I really need them, per se. Motherfucking encounters. Getting in my way. Kinda feel bad for Ant-Chan. Why is that? That's how hard it is to get ant murmur. I mean, if he's a soldier, his queen obviously provides, right? The royals have to equip their soldiers. They're not gonna have much of an army to protect themselves with. Let's do a little mana restoration here. Should be enough to get us through the rest of this, right? Hopefully. Unless this is a really long dungeon. Counter rate is high as ever. Dee-dee-dee-oo. At least I'm getting healing 10s back. They're giving us something in return here. Oh man, this is gonna be a huge maze. I'm gonna have to somehow remember where I've come from. I'm glad we didn't do this quest sooner. Even if the enemies scale with you, because being down Balmore and not having the magic guy, just having this ant with us, he doesn't... I mean, he basically is Balmore, I guess. They hit for about the same amount. Not having the tier 2 magic and stuff, or the staff on MC, would be dreadful. Okay, oh, that's a dead end, this one. It took minimal steps to scout the area and we still got an encounter. Why do you keep missing? Really let me down, MC. Really let me down. Well, there's an ant over here. I'm gonna need more magic restoration. Are you the exit here, sir? Please. Don't be like an out of the way save or heal. That would suck. Welcome everyone. You're Arida. Arida. Thank you for remembering. Thank you, Antoine. I'm glad you were safe. Queen is worried about you. You do say. Noisy. Oh, damn. If that translated correctly. I wish all of you had just died. Let me guess, you're responsible for sending the ant lions out. Eaten by an ant lion pit. What are you saying? You still don't realize? Is this a jealous female ant that wants to be queen or something? It was I who forced the ant lion pit to attack you. The ant lion pit, not just the ant lion. I have an itch. I sold you out in exchange for building my empire. The Empire! That's why? Well, that was weird. It was Anton talking, but then they're declaring that Antoine is saying something else. In their clan of ants, women are the most important. We men are just hand-weds. That's what I didn't like. Hand-weds? I'll say, is this a guy ant? I wanted to build my own empire, so I sold you to the antlion pit. Nanda ga. This is Luna. It's like, wow, your world is tough too. I feel sorry for you. Adida. Moo. Moo. Enough talking now. Yeah, fight me, nerd. Now that you know my ambitions, you must die. Antoine. Antoine becomes the foundation of his ambitions. What? Adida attacks. Adida. Hi, Adida. Let me give you a scan. What we dealing with? 7,608. That's a lot of HP. Also, I didn't heal in advance here. Weak to ice though, so that's gonna be a battle. And if you're weak to ice, I'd rather cast ice than swing my staff, because yeah, we're doing like 1,200 damage. God bless that shield thing. I think we can just kill the boss. I'm not gonna heal. Oh yeah, 2,000 crit. Stupid Arita. Shouldn't have been weak to ice. Do you know who I am? I spam ice spells if I can, if they're decent. Arita. Heaven didn't choose me. I had dreams too. Let's apologize to the queen. I'm sure she'll forgive us. I think that's Baka. Yeah, Baka? Nah, don't be stupid. The queen seemed chill. Okay. Okay, I hate you guys. I will die quietly, but you know, there might be some ants out there who are stupid enough to think like me. Be careful. Arida! Damn, it's got all serious real fast. Nanka? Hold on, getting a drink. Sipping my drink, I should say. I saw something unpleasant. Am I wrong? Are we about to console a damn ant? Just listen to your queen and think about nothing. Life would be easy that way. I don't know, but selling out your friends is something I can never forgive. Yeah, but he didn't think of them as friends, so... Can you forgive that? He didn't really sell out friends. I don't think you're wrong. That translated accurately. More importantly, what should I do? If this continues, I won't be able to go outside. What should I do? Shouldn't it be what should we do? Looks like we can get outside from here on. After that... Hold up. I don't think that, translated right, but... Alright, now I'll dig the hole. Okay. Go and dig out of here. Let's go back to the kingdom. Hey, I'm sure he'll end up reporting to the queen what's happened, right? Right, the queen is like, it's a sad story, yes, but we can't change the way ants live. That the law of nature? Guess that's the case. Alright, and he's thanking us. Arigato, Antoine, sorekara minasan, iroiro to. Arigato gozaimashita. Arigato gozaimashita. Okay, thanks, but how long are we gonna stay like this? Gomen nasai. It changes back. Huh? The queen cast a spell on me so that anyone who could understand the ant language would become small when they spoke to me. What an oddly specific spell. And why are the kids able to understand ant language? I'm sorry for lying. Yotoshite. Modorena wake. Maybe there's no way to go back? Like, yeah, no. No. You can return by reversing this spell. Rest assured. Alright. We'll jump past some of this. I was hoping to catch wind of, say, a tip on a desert place. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there are ruins in this desert. Are we supposed to go there next? Is it like directly tied to this quest? There are ruins in this desert. In these ruins, there's a secret staircase. So you're telling me I could probably just not access the staircase until they told us? There is a lion thing, so I put my hand in its mouth. Press the button inside. Man, Balmore, you couldn't find the damn button? Press the button inside the mouth and roll around. Roll around. If you don't do it quickly, the lion will bite you. Wow. Heard something good. Hey, you heard something bad and something good. Balmore. Adi Santo. He's still freaking out over there. He's like together with Adi. Alright, it's just like if you don't go or snap out of it, you really will end up like Artie-san. Sa Harpu. What a weird quest. Let's go. Yeah. Sorleja. Basically, like, see a way to take care of Queen. Sorleja, minasan, everyone. Korda demu. Oh, wakare desu. This is now goodbye. Thank you very much. Okay, everyone's saying goodbye. We're having a touching departing. It'd be funny if you like walked up here and then you heard a squish sound and you accidentally killed Antoine. It'd actually be depressing. Well, I need to leave and recover my stats. And then we'll come back. And go to the temple now that we can apparently go to the temple. Why do I want to kill him? It's not that I want to kill him. That'd be funny if we did kill him. Was there an inn over here? I want to save. We're gonna spend 7 days to go back to main town. Or 4 days up here, but I don't remember if this town has a pub and inn. I'm just gonna go to main town because I know it has a pub and inn. Definitely want to save after that. That was a lengthy one. It was a doozy. Doozy. Where's the pub? And then this place has an item shop. We're gonna look for psi metals and see if we can't make it a lot faster to get through the dungeons. Also, we probably gained a ton of stats, so let's do an equipment check. Oh yeah, I forgot to unequip the guy, but it looks like we got his stuff. I didn't have the spear before. Okay. Nothing, 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 nothing. This person can switch their This is Luna. So we know this sword bleeds or causes poison. Give her the poison sword. She's in the back row though. I'm curious if the spear works in the back row. But I'll give her the poison sword because I think not too many of the other characters were able to. Hey, you're still weaponless, and she's still gonna be weaponless. This character can't use anything. Yeah, this is why we want the poison sword, because everyone else can't use the other stuff. This guy can use the shitty sword, but I may as well keep his stick. And then Balmore is last now. That's just a shitty sword. Alright. Let me, can I, what is it, status screen? Let's get Balmore back over here. Okay, there we go. This is the order I want. It's like the order I got them in. I guess we got Balmore first, technically. Did I save? I forget. I'm gonna save again. Do 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 Guess I'll keep the spear for now, just in case. Got a handful of some random items? No. Not really. Anyway, psi metals. Psi metal. So it was a $50 item. Is this it? this the god tier item all the time? This one translates as size doll. This the thing now? Try it. I only have one. Ooh, we could get an accessory. I don't know what the accessories do. The only problem with getting the accessory is I still need like 30,000 to pay for the stuff. These are 40,000. I'll hold off on the accessory. We have to buy the fucking boat, and we have to pay 50,000 to get information. Right, I need to refill my other stuff too. Buy these. Buy these. Always stock up on healing. Buy magic. Get 11. I think that was the item. Well, it's open. So this thing. I'm gonna move this thing to... I guess right here, right before the items. This is the speed seed, right? Do this instead. This is elixir. And then we have our cure. Alright, so bottom left item, ideally. Let's go test it out. Let's see if we can just get back into the desert here and do the desert quest. I only get the run from 99 encounters. Look at that. So we've had access to this the entire time. Its name translates extraordinarily strangely, so there's no way I was ever going to figure out this is the escape item. And it's not my fault, man. Game has weird names for things. It can't just have typical names for things. I'd move it to the top of the list, but then I have to move everything one at a time. Should test all items. I should. I should. That means I have to buy all items. We don't make enough money to warrant buying all the items. But this will speed up our explorations a little bit. Just a little bit, though. It'll also slow down the enemy scaling. And it'll slow down my money yields. I will have to find... If I find a spot that looks juicy to farm, we'll farm it. But anytime we do a deep dungeon dive, this is going to be a hella useful. especially when the encounter rate's that's egregiously nasty. Encounter rate is on the high end. But there are times where you can get a fair few steps out. Alright, I'll kill you. Do 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 do. What is the item supposed to be? I have no idea. It translates into like Sizedar or something. Okay, we have new dialogue here. After all, he would have been alive. He must have been alive. No, that last bit changed the first thing. He wasn't alive, it was just a setup. But Psi Metal isn't Psi Metal or something? I mean, yeah, probably. Because the font is so tiny, the OCR has a harder time picking up the like item text things correctly for me. And Google Translate sucks too. Anyway, there's no doubt that this thing will bite. I was right after all. Now, Harper, you put your hand in its mouth. And press the button. Why don't you do it? Don't be stupid. I've had enough. Now it's Harper's turn to try. It won't bite me, I just need to press the button before it bites me. Okay. We did it. We solved the mystery of the desert temple. Okay, give me a second. I keep getting like a little too warm, but as soon as I remove the blankets, not even a minute or so later, it's cold. Just one of those nights. We're gonna go left for no particular reason. "93 of these will surely be enough. Just stay cold." Yeah, I don't wanna stay cold. If only I could find a magic spell that does that effect. Look at him abusing an OP item. Smoke bombs aren't OP. This is a Final Fantasy staple. The OP item is encounter prevention. That's the OP item. That's a new enemy that we haven't seen before. Better run from it. You don't think repel exists? Yeah. It's hard to say what would and wouldn't exist in this kind of a game. I fail to see how the left side... I guess I gotta go left. I'm gonna say, I fail to see how coming over here would work, considering we went. Running from battles. Because you can't do it manually in this game. That's impossible. Yeah, shake your head. Aren't you one of the ones who wanted me to wrap this game up sooner rather than later? So we can move on to the next thing. You shouldn't have mentioned it. I might have looked into it if you didn't mention it. I might have looked up a list of items. No, we already knew this item existed. I farmed it from a monster. I just didn't know if you could buy it anywhere. I mean, the OG experience? The OG experience, people play with guides. Besides, I already beat the game. Remember, we already rolled the credits. This is all extracurricular activity right now. Nothing here. Giving up the adventures and beating it. It is when the credits roll. Sometimes you need to know when to pack things up and go back home. The MC did just that. Everything was all happy ending. The ending where you just don't leave, by the way. Game seems to have a lot of endings, as we got the cultist ending where we joined the happy cult, and we were happy forever and ever. I forget if this guy is weak to fire or something. But how do you get an ending where you just don't leave? Where we just live on the island? Or like we like it here now? And stay? Treasure chest. And before it has nothing of import. Treasure chests are so rare in this game, I feel like. Yuki so something. I got the sword. Like a basic bitch sword. Yeah, that's a basic bitch sword. Oh no, it's not a basic bitch sword. This is some super legendary. You need 440 of this. This is some kind of insane sword. Tsurugi? I don't know what Tsurugi sword is. Stay in the inn for a year? What, like you just keep paying to sleep at an inn? Man, how would people find that ending if they didn't look it up in a player's guide or something? That's crazy. Game is interesting. It's interesting. It's too bad it wasn't done a little differently. Could have been really cool. Pay for a whole year. Kinda expensive. 50 gold is the cheapest in, I think, so you need to get 365 times 50 monies. And MC just says, ah, it's been a year already. I guess I have something to do in this town, and the adventure ends. Yeah, a lot of the endings are just kind of abrupt. Too bad they didn't add like illustrated art pieces or something to them. Just a little something. I do wonder how many quests are left. We have the inverted castle. We have the pirate's treasure location that was mentioned on the bottom left island with the martial arts tournament. We have to get the boat. We have to get the compass, which is another like 15,000 for the forest and the whirlpool. There's the $50,000 information about one of the mountain cave things. At least 6 quests. I have to help the guy. We needed like 3 dudes to help the dude. There's 7 quests that are left that I know about. I'm so happy we know this item exists now. The only problem is eventually I'm gonna have to fight to make money to buy more. But hey, it'll make dungeon crawls like this a little easier, right? Yeah, we'll do this battle. Are you guys weak to fire or something? Explosion? No. Hey, what's up, Mason? How have you been? You would sneak up poison. I got something out of that. I think they're dropping somas or something of that nature. This morning was a bit rough, but overall good. Sorry to hear you had a bit of a rough morning. Alright. Oh, a glowing treasure chest. Says Balmore. Let's open it, says me. Like, what? It's nothing. I got some air beads, apparently. This seems excited. Ah, Hikiga. Hikiga? I don't know what Hikiga means, and neither does Giga. Well, that's good. And we got attacked by a bunch of mummies. They're trying to confuse. Do you like fire? Fire's okay. Do you like ice? Ice is fine. Do you like my staff? Staff does work on them. Like thunder? Normal. Do you like wind magic? It's normal. Do you like explosion? Alright, they have no weakness. They have a lot of HP though. Since we might be fighting a bunch of these back to back to back to back, I think I should probably have some people throw heals. You can get in a bit in the TFT, pretty fun. I assume that's Teamfight Tactics. The League Gateway drug. How much HP do these guys have? 4,060? That's not that bad. Damn. Is that 3,000 gold they gave us? That's pretty good. More of them attack. This might take a minute and be somewhat repetitive. This is back-to-back quests where we have to kill like multiple boss enemies of the same type here. I don't know if the devs thought that one through. Between the antlions and all this. Did I do a quest where a king dies? No, I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar. Oh, and we need to do the western quest. We have to go up and help Clint, or whatever. Because I got screwed out of that one last time, and then it didn't trigger the second time. So that's 9 quests so far? Not gonna spoil the bad ending there. Is there a bad ending? Let's not have Balmore be confused. I'm sure I can avoid the bad ending, hopefully. Yeah, TFT has a lot of stuff to pay attention to. I don't think you'd be able to trigger it without prior knowledge anyway. Is it some kind of silly thing like the end from Metal Gear where you can change your in-game time by a week and then he dies of old age? You have to like agree to help him and then just not help him for a while and he'll die of old age. It's a bit silly. That's fine, we'll help him. Need to not help him. Do, 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 do. Stop confusing my people, please. You liking the bad endings listed so far? Oh, we've gotten a couple, like I mentioned. But I'm sure I did not get them all. Your sister was supposed to go before you. Whoa, paralysis. They can do that. That's a nasty status. That shit doesn't heal. Everyone gets paralyzed, you just lose in this game. Actually, I do think it recovers, but it takes a while. Would have been fun as a kid coming across them. I don't know, I feel like some of them would piss you off because this game saving isn't exactly convenient. You hit a bad ending after doing a bunch of stuff, you lose a lot of progress in this game. It's not really short to get to them either. Secret stuff like that used to annoy you when you grew up? I mean, I like secret stuff like that. It's just interesting because the devs have to think of it, and then they put it in the game. The weird shit's always fascinating. And then you realize most people actually think about weird stuff. Like the I love you monster and the Draken. This weird shit, man. Borrow money, keep playing, and forget to pay it back, suddenly you get a screen of guys surrounding you. Yeah, I probably won't bother with the money lending thing unless it's a quest we have to do to get the final quest. I need to find superior magic. I really do. Do, 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 do. Balakanth whaler thing from Pokemon, you're like, what the fuck is this, bro? You want me to read Braille? That stuff wasn't that difficult. But if you wanted a Milotic, catching Feebas in Gen 3, now that was a problem because they only showed up in like 6 specific tiles in one area. I don't even remember how I found out about where to get those. Probably early internet somewhere. Suddenly a group of mummies attacked us. I'm sure they were guarding this ball. Quiet. Something sounds strange. Not your harpoon. That 6-tile thing intended or just a problem with the code? Because you know Pokemon has terrible coding. I don't know if it was intended or a code issue. Don't scare me. Oh, we got a big boss. We went from mummies to Pharaoh. What's this guy's name? Mummy King. Okay. He's like, you guys. Are you suitable to be the owner of the air beads? What are these legendary air beads and why are they so... Yeah, just air beads. That is for me to decide. The Mummy King fights. Alright, Mummy King, why don't we scout your power levels real quick. 8968, that's not that bad. Ice check. Ice works. Fire check. Fireworks. Melee check. Melee works, although he's very resistant to it. The girl's crying, but we're gonna tell her to shield up anyway. She missed. I'll probably have her do that again. Item check. Okay, the staff works, but the first hit's so weak. Heal the little girl. Thunder check. Thunder works. Try this again. Alright, only Luna is missed at the moment. Explosion check. Explosion works. Little girl's getting abused. I think we'll just spam ice. She'll die eventually. She can heal herself. You buy a horror exploration game and the devs have lore videos, you're going in expecting to have to look up stuff. But if you buy an RPG and expect the story to be self-contained, you don't think it's okay to have super hidden and you can never find stuff. I mean, it's okay to have these things. They might be annoying, but it's not inherently wrong. Balmore, you're useless in this battle. I haven't tried wind yet. It's okay. Easy boss. It can be super duper secretive, but it has to have his. It is nice when everything in the game can be figured out with some at least basic logic. But there's lots of games that, you know, they have super ultra hyper secret stuff. It's just the way it is, you know. I guess I'm just used to it. It's not like it bothers me. At the end of the day, you can just look it up. This is fun dichotomy with the idea of, you know, not being told things. The whole point of humanity is to be, you know, is to figure everything out and then share that information. I think I've mentioned this before. Do you get upset when spoiled about how the universe works from the scientists? You know? Like when someone explains the theory of gravity to you, or they figured out how gravity works, and you want to know about it, right? But when it comes to video games or a story or a movie, you're like, oh my god, don't say anything. I want to see it for myself. I just think it's funny that humans are that way. Thank God we can still run from battles, because this is another dungeon that I have to walk my ass out of here. Also, what is the item that we got? We got air beads? It must be a key item because it's not in that inventory. Yeah, we got this. What do I do with air beads? This is a long walk, another winding dungeon where they made sure to use every single inch of the screen. And when it comes to League and Yu-Gi-Oh, these games have tutorials, but they can never cover how complex the actual game is. You pretty much need to learn through guides. Well, that's just people being tryhards. And I say that in a good way, you know? Obviously, a game dev isn't gonna know how people are gonna play the game optimally. Even if they do, they're not gonna explain it, because part of the fun of playing games is figuring out strategies, what works, what doesn't, what's strong, what's weak. That's just the natural thing of gaming. Tutorials are just supposed to teach you how to play, not teach you how to, you know, do this funky interaction that can completely dominate this other strategy. And whatnot. Can I go under here? It would be a little faster if I could. No. Alright. You should at least teach people how to build or experiment with things. I disagree. I think people should have the impetus naturally to be creative, and that's why humanity on the whole, especially America, is getting increasingly stupider, because everybody is so used to being told how to do stuff and how to look stuff up. There's so many people that don't know how to do anything without reading about it on the internet first. The great thing is, hey, you can go read about it on the internet. You know, you can go figure out how to change your tires. You don't need professional training for that. Just watch a YouTube video. And then you can fix your car with anything. You could cook any professional meal at restaurant quality. And that's a good thing, but it makes you lazy. So there should be things that are more like, okay, here's... I think programmers do this a lot. I've seen it on programming forums. If you ask a programming question, and it's like a really simple to an expert thing, you'll often get scoffed at or ignored or trolled and not pointed in the right direction, right? When you ask a programming question, you need to show them, you know, what you've tried and like what your line of thinking is, and explain succinctly what you need to do. And then people will help you out in that field. They want to see you're making an effort and that you're not just looking for, hey, do this for me, please, somebody, because I can't figure it out. And I think that's pretty funny, and it's a good thing too, because you want people to figure stuff out on their own. To a degree. You can't hold your hand for everything, you know? That's just the way I feel about it. We are almost out of here. All these people AIs here to make sure neither the clear guy or the expert guy have a job. Yeah, I don't know how that's all gonna go down. My one friend brought up an interesting point the other day. Talking about how the AI companies aren't actually making any money. Because when they're spending so much, but they're like paying each other. As in, you've got them buying the tech and stuff, and then the tech companies they're putting the money into something or other. I forget what he mentioned. Basically, a few industries are rotating the cash around themselves right now, so no one's actually making money elsewhere. And they're not actually increasing the money that they're making individually. They're all just passing the same piles of cash around to each other. Which is problematic if that is the case. How do I survive on minimum? Answer: you don't. I never went this way. I'm curious what's over on the right, because we went left and that was just that. Let's see if there's any goodie over here on the left or right before I go out. CEOs are making money though. I still don't understand how CEOs and whatnot, or the people who are making money, they don't realize that you need other people to be making money to keep the world operating as conveniently on it. But you know, it's not my problem. I'm one of the broke bastards. Playing video games all day. Alright, let's get out of here. This is the last time we'll have to make this walk in this playthrough. God bless. Indeed. I have been here 4 times because I didn't know what the criteria was to get in. It's just like, oh, we have the kids now, maybe the kids can get in. No, we have the old man now, maybe he can get in. The old man's plot confused me too, because earlier on, I swear it said his wife kicked him out, but then some of the translation dialogue was him saying his mother that kicked him out. So it still confuses me. What's confusing there? I mean, I guess it could mean what it means exactly. Could be an Oedipus-themed quest. If I recall correctly, this game does reference quite a few fantastical events from our world, I suppose. Or tall tales, fairy tales, and stuff like that. I don't exactly enjoy this kind of level design in RPGs. This isn't the only one that's done this too. Where they make you go entirely out of your way just to get out. You have to go around and backtrack wholly. It would be nice if there was an escape rope item in this game, but I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. Even a spell would be nice. Who knows? Let me out of here, please, sir. I do not wish to be here any longer. Okay. Not okay yet. One more battle to flee from. You will see the level design 50 times and you won't like it. Boy. I mean, I'll see it 50 times, but I'm not gonna like it. Okay, we are done with the desert, as far as I'm aware. It's 11:01. The ceremony is about to begin in this town, so I'll save before it, and then we can go between this town and the other one. The castle there, it takes a day. Or we could just... Yeah, I'd rather walk than pay for the inn. Constantly. About 69,000. Oh yeah, they sell elixirs here. We should buy a couple of these. Just in case I ever need like a full heal against the boss. Do you have a save point here? Yeah, okay, good. 90G. Alright, well, I've been streaming for 9 hours now. So, I knew this would be a shorter session for this game, but we played a bunch of stuff for the day. I will take a break. I want to get up and move my legs in a little bit. Let's buy more of those. We'll hold off on the $40,000 thing, because this game taxes you. And the next time we play, we'll enjoy the celebration in this town, which is going to happen soon. Thanks for watching, hanging out, guys. Hope you have a good one. It's, what, Saturday? It's Friday. What town is this? Melkor or something like that. Hairu. Melkor. No, I can't translate the name of this town because this town has this, like... it's just like Hairu. Maybe it's Hyrule from Zelda. Hyrule. My OCR doesn't want to pick up the Rue. But yeah, I'm gonna head off for now. Probably play more of this tomorrow. Don't know if I'll be gaming with my friends. If they want to do some gaming, maybe we'll do the same as we did today. Maybe I'll be a bit more chaotic with my streaming and bounce between games with them and then SNES later or something. We'll see. As far as the multiplayer quest, I hit up Fuchsia on Discord, but I remember he doesn't Discord often, so I need to hit him up on Steam or something and see if he has a time he's free to do some kablooey multiplayer action with me. Fuchsia's a boomer. Aren't we all boomers? Kinda now. Or are we all doomers? Doesn't he has to be online 24/7? I mean, he's probably online 24/7. He just doesn't see the Discord stuff as much. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm Maddie.